What's up, people? Welcome back to another explanation video. This time I'm gonna go over the most useful katanas in AL. So yeah, let's continue this series, shall we? Starting off, I got the Dragon Star or the Carapace Blossom. The Dragon Star is from the east, normal rate, and the Carapace is from the west, normal rate. If you want a pure DPS, Dragon Star is definitely the way to go, because it's at pure strength and agility. That's exactly what a katana needs. Carapace Blossom, if you want a bit more accuracy, that's something also really good to have if you don't have enough accuracy early on in a game. Moving on, I got the Forbidden Twilight. Now this katana is a really good upgrade after the normal raid. As usual, the extreme weapons are always a good choice. You can get them from any of them, so just keep in mind that if you want more damage, just stick with strength and agility, because it also has built-in accuracy as well, which is awesome. But other than that, just stick with 4 stats or whatever. Either one works pretty well. Moving on, I got the XT Holy Crest Katana. This is a very good katana you can get from the Supreme raids or the Ancient Apostle. If you want the fixed version. The non-fixed version, you can get it from the Lizard. That's in the blue one, actually, upstairs. I also have a guide for that, so feel free to check that one if you want the non-fixed version. But the fixed version is quite simple to get from many different locations. Like I said, you know, XT gears, SP gears, they're pretty much the same places, just you know, RNG, that's about it. But other than that, this is a very good katana for strength, dex, and high accuracy as well. And it also has, like, you know, Tiger Resolve. It's awesome, especially if you want to use that for buffer. If you don't want to use a dagger user, it also works as well. So this is a you know, multi-function katana you can use for DPS or use for buff in many ways in the mid game. Next, I got the XT Avarice. Now this katana is only dropped in the West Supreme Raid boss chest. This katana is a very powerful katana if you can get it in the mid game. But the thing is, it's gonna be really hard to get from the chest because there's so many different weapons in the chest, and the stats might be varied. So if you can get that unrivaled on, it's gonna be insane. But yeah, other than that, just the stats and the passive, that's what you're mainly looking for. Even if you don't get a passive, it's okay. But you know, an unrivaled, you know, on weapons is really OP. That's why it's always trying to get one with it, you know, if it's possible. So this will make a really good mid game to late game. So let's move on to the next one. The next one, I got the SP Ancient Azure Wave. Without being said, this is the best katana for the end game. There's no doubt about it. It has all the stats on there that we pretty much want from a katana. It also has accuracy. If you get the passive, it's gonna be awesome. The combat skill is amazing. So this katana pretty much has everything on there. And other than that, you know, there isn't much to talk about it. You can kill pretty much everything with this katana. It is very OP. So like, the only problem, like I say, with all these weapons, it's gonna be RNGs when it comes to stats. Not the weapon it drops, it's just the stats itself. The katana actually drops quite a bit, so you don't have to worry about too much. But when it comes to the stats, it's gonna be hard, because if you want to use this katana for the Berkoli fight, you're gonna need a really good one, decent to good one. So that's what you're mainly gonna look for if you want to do that ending. So last but not least, I got the SP Mirage Blade from Medina. She has the best katana in the entire game. So other than that, yeah, if you max out the sword version, you get her katana once you plus 99 from the memory shop. If you want to use Medina as a DPS, go for it, because her katana is actually really powerful. So there isn't much to say. It's a 5-star in this game. it's really OP. So I wish we would have gotten that katana for ourselves, but just like a lot of the weapons out there, we're not getting it. So yeah, just AI weapons as usual to wrap it up. That's about it. Right, people, that's it for the katanas. Hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time.